Hi, it's Reverend John, and our thought for today, I release the need to complain. Well, what can we say about complaining? Anytime I hear about it, I'm often reminded of the 1971 Brady Bunch episode, Living in My Shadow, where, if you haven't seen it, you can YouTube it, but where the middle sister Jan, is complaining about her older sister because her older sister seems to get everything that she needs. And out of exasperation, Jan just complains, it's always, Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. Now, the idea of complaining is that it gives us a little pressure relief sometimes out of the dissatisfaction, the anger, the frustration, whatever it is that we're holding within. So sometimes that complaining can discharge some of that energy. But the problem is it doesn't get rid of the energy, right? The pressure, the anxiety, the anger is still in there and it keeps building up. And so more complaining occurs. And you can get so caught up in it that it just becomes your life. I know that some relationships are built around complaining, the water cooler gossip, the complaining about, trying to figure out who screwed up, why didn't something work right? There's just so many reasons that we are complaining. And what it really is I think it's a dissatisfaction, but what it touches on is not necessarily a dissatisfaction of what's happening around us, outside of us, but a dissatisfaction within us, within you. The complaint is usually hidden around something outside of us, but there's some dissatisfaction about ourselves that's being called up. Also, it might be something that is being triggered. It could be an inner wound or a deep wound that is asking to be healed. When we have this kind of dissatisfaction bubbling up, the wonderful opportunity here is to release the need to complain and instead turn within and become curious again. Why do I feel the need to complain? Why am I complaining about this? Why am I making this, my life work? If I'm walking around the house complaining about this and that all of the time, it is such a waste of energy, an energy that could be put to more productive use. So it's also not a need. It's a desire. It's a choice. When you realize that it's not a need and you realize it's a choice, that's when you start to take back your sense of power, your self-power, because now you understand this is about me somehow. So let's not look at what's going on out there. Let's just put a mirror on me and see what is inside of me that's asking to be healed. That's really what the dissatisfaction is. It's asking to be healed. So take some time to just allow that awareness to sink in during this day and notice when you're complaining, because a lot of times it's just habit. A lot of times, you may get with a certain friend and you just pick right up where you left off because that's the habit that you've developed. So just start to notice today when you're complaining and what you're complaining about. And then just ask yourself, is there something in me that's asking to be healed? This has been inspired by Exodus 16, verses 2 and 8. The whole congregation of Israelites complained against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And Moses said, your complaining is not against us, but against the Lord. So our complaining is really not about the other people, but about that wound within us and against that own inner Christ consciousness, that own inner higher consciousness, that spark of divinity that's within you. That's what you're going up against. That's what you're preventing from coming forth. So your complaint is not about the people out there, but maybe it's something within that we can let go, we can release, we can heal. So today, remember the thought, I release any need to complain. Love and blessings, and have a wonderful day.